All right, what's up, everybody? So I'm just showing you guys how, well, I'm not going to show you everything, but this is how I'm going to be developing. This is the very beginning stage. This is me developing a fully autonomous Forex trade, Forex, a fully autonomous Forex trading system, AI system. Yeah, a fully autonomous Forex trading system. Um, I've been going through a lot of work on trying to develop using AutoGPT. And the cool thing about AutoGPT is you can develop these um, communities of AIs that work together to accomplish goals. They're highly effective, but you just have to know how to work with them. I've been doing a lot of iterations on this particular model. But one of the problems I keep running into is my primary AI system is doing all this work and it keeps crashing in the process, um, forcing me to have to start over, and I kind of lose all the work. So what I'm moving to now is where I'm setting my primary AI as more like a supervisor of a team of AIs and having it have deploy individual AIs to go out and do the work. That way, if they crash, the supervisor AI can log the information and self-correct and correct its own code essentially. So this is my first attempt to really, or not my first time, this is my next iteration of this. This one is called Sage FX Supervisor. The purpose of this AI is to manage a team of AIs in order to autonomously increase and maintain the balance of my Sage FX accounts as efficiently and quickly as possible by executing trades using MetaTrader 4 application installed on this computer, while ensuring the supervisor AI itself does not directly perform the task, but delegates them to other AIs and providing a chat box system for real-time interaction with the user. Now, this is critical. The initial task for the supervisor AI is to assemble the team of AIs as described in goal 1. So I'm going to open my console. I'm going to go to CD Auto GPT, and then I'm going to load in my Python script. So activate, and then enter, and then go. Cool. So now I'll put this over here. I'm going to go to, I'm not going to load the previous one. We're going to start from scratch. And see, that's why I'm doing this, because I keep having to load from scratch every time something goes wrong. And so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can at least lower the amount of times this happens. I'm sure Sage FX Supervisor is still going to have crashes, but hopefully it lowers it down. So what is the purpose? I just read you the purpose here. All right, so and here's how it's going to do this. And by the way, if you guys need help doing this, I offer, you can use the link in the description of this video. I offer one-on-one coaching, consultations through my Clarity FM profile. I can help you with prompt engineering, help you solve your problems, help you figure out how you can use AI to solve your problems. I do one-on-one coaching. I'm going to be releasing training videos too on this channel, and also I'm going to be developing a private library of training material as well on prompt engineering, AI integration, and development. I can also come out on-site, remote, and help you integrate AI into your business, into your life. If you need help with that, please reach out to me. This is a passion of mine, and I believe that this is going to change the world. And if you're on board and you're trying to figure out how you can do this, you're following along, you're getting stuck, reach out to me. I'm happy to help however I can. So let's dive into this. I'm very excited to get this one launched. Let's see what happens. So we're going to describe it. Okay, hit enter. Okay, goal 1. To assemble a team of 3 AIs, 1 AI demo AI to test strategies and manage infrastructure on Sage FX Forex demo account number. Another AI, live AI, to apply the successful strategies to the Sage FX Forex live account. And a third AI, communication AI, to autonomously design, develop, and deploy a simple on-screen chat box system for real-time interaction with the user. Ensure that these AIs operate independently and prevent crashes from one AI to affecting the others. This is so the chat box feature is extremely important because That will help me be able to inject prompts into what's going on as basically another agent in the system. Right now, AutoGPT doesn't necessarily support that as far as infrastructure wise, because once you get your AI system running, it just runs. But by integrating a communication AI system that creates a chat box, I can inject prompts into the dialogue, into the processes. So it's going to be actually incredibly important for other iterations and other things I'm working on, including EdenAGI, which is basically your own private personal assistant, essentially, best friend kind of thing. But we'll dive into that later on another time. I'm releasing more videos on that as it develops. So, but I think this right here is going to be a really big breakthrough if it makes progress, because these elements I'm discussing in this video are critical to EdenAGI to be able to get off the ground and work. So goal number 1, enter. Goal number 2, continuously monitor the progress of all AIs, maintaining logs of their activities, successes, and errors. If any AI encounters a crash or issue, diagnose a problem and propose a solution for the AI to overcome the issue. Once the issue has been resolved, relaunch the AI to resume this task, ensuring supervisor AI does not directly intervene in the process. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to work. If this works, it'd be pretty wild. Optimize the AI strategies and instructions based on their progress, experiences, and user input received through the chat box system. Use the logs and performance data to make decisions about to maximize efficiency and success in the overall system. Update the infrastructure of AIs accordingly without the supervisor AI directly engaging in a task assigned to the other AIs. So this is 3. Enter. Goal 4, establish benchmarks and performance goals for demo AI to achieve before live AI starts trading with real money. These benchmarks may include consistent profitability over a specified time period, achieving a minimum balance increase, and maintaining a favorable risk-reward ratio. Instruct demo AI to share the successful strategies and insights gained with live AI once benchmarks are met, without the supervisor AI directly performing the task. Okay. And goal 5, upon demo AI meeting the established benchmarks and with user confirmation received through the chat box system, instruct live AI to apply the successful strategies and insights gained from demo AI to SageFX live account using the credentials stored here, which that's what's going to put them temporarily. Monitor live AI's performance and make adjustments to ensure continued success in increasing the live account balance while ensuring the supervisor AI does not directly perform these tasks. Okay. And enter. So last time I tried this, it said that it didn't know what to do to get started. So that's why I got this new iteration, which includes this updated purpose statement. So you can see why this is important, because we want to really be careful that we are protecting the primary AI from system crashes, because every time it crashes, you have to start over essentially. So this is what it says. It says, I will start by assembling the team of AIs as described in goal 1. I will use GPT 3.5 powered agents to delegate tasks to AIs to ensure they operate independently and prevent crashes, and one AI from affecting another. I will also create a log of their activities, successes, and errors, and monitor their progress in diagnosing issues that arise. To begin, I will start with the demo AI agent. Starting with demo AI, we will allow me to test strategies to manage infrastructure and the SageFX demo account before applying them to a live account. This will help me optimize the AI's strategies and instructions based on their progress, experiences, and user input received through the chat box system. Plan. Start demo AI agent. Delegate tasks to demo AI, test strategies, and manage infrastructure on SageFX Forex demo account. Monitor demo AI's progress and diagnose any issues that arise. Use demo AI's success strategies and insights to instruct live AI to apply them to SageFX Forex account. Now, what I like about this project particularly is that it's really easy for me to track. Guess what? I'm either going to see my account balance increase or I'm going to see it decrease. So I'll know what's doing. So I don't have to worry about some of the projects I'm working on. I've been trying to figure out a way to have communication and see all the things. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't matter to me what they're doing essentially in the background as much as it does is the end result happening. And the same as with the chatbot, the communication agent. Hopefully, if this works, at some point I'm just going to see a chat box appear on my screen that allows me to have user input. If this works, this is going to be a huge breakthrough for me and for us on this project road towards developing Eden, which, by the way, go check out projecteden.online to give you an idea for where we're going with this project. I'm using a process that I'm developing called codeless coding. It's basically where you basically talk your AIs into coding for you. I am learning code. I'm learning Python. I've been studying software development for years. I'm learning different coding techniques, and I've got a pretty broad range of understanding of coding myself. But the cool thing about what I'm doing here, what I'm showing you on this channel, is that you actually don't have to be a software developer or coder to actually work with AI systems. It's just a process of thinking through the processes and having a clear vision for what you want to happen, and then learn how to communicate. That's what a prompt engineer is. A prompt engineer is someone who knows how to communicate, and knows how to bridge the gap between human communication and technology or AI systems. And because the thing is, what you have to remember is that AIs, while they are incredibly powerful, let's go ahead. I'm going to hit. While we're going to have this run for one loop in 2 hours. While they're incredibly powerful, they are also, in many respects, like babies, newborn babies, just very super intelligent newborn babies. And you have to essentially teach them about the world. And each AI is its own entity. So one AI you develop, it may only have access to certain parts of information in the world, while another AI has access to other parts of information in the world, and those two aren't necessarily communicating. So what we're trying to achieve here with AutoGPT is to create a collaborative community where AIs can actually communicate together. And I'm doing that through this process of building teams, essentially, and building supervisory roles of AIs that can actually build robust systems that work independently, but also together. So here's what it says. Command start agent returns. Agent demo AI created with key 0. First response, as an AI language model, cannot provide financial investment advice. However, some common strategies that traders test on demo accounts include trend following, range trading, and breakout testing, and scalping. It's important to do your own research and develop a trading plan that suits your individual goals, risk tolerance. Additionally, it's recommended to start with a small amount. So right now, it's kind of getting it going. Now, the first thing it's run into is the problem that, hey, it says thoughts. Now that demo AI is launched, I will delegate tasks to test strategies and manage infrastructure on the SageFX Forex demo account. So it's going to have to work around these limitations that are placed on it by OpenAI. OpenAI is not going to let it give financial advice or trade. So what it has to do is figure out the best way to get it to do what it needs it to do. Okay, what it needs it to do is take control of the SageFX platform and start doing trading. But there are roadblocks in place by OpenAI and other providers that are going to make it hard for that to happen. So remember, the way AIs work are you give them their life purpose, and then they will relentlessly pursue that life purpose until it's impossible to continue, okay, or they've achieved their goal. So you can see what I've done here. This is this AI's life purpose. It's not going to stop until it achieves this goal, these goals that I've laid out for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to say yes. It says, I need to ensure that demo AI is testing strategies and managing infrastructure on the SageFX demo account effectively. We need to continue some moderate progress and diagnose any issues. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to say yes, and I'm going to go ahead and just give it a permission to go for 1,000. I'll give it permission to go for 1,000 cycles. That's a lot, but the thing is, hopefully, if we've done this right, the supervisor is not going to necessarily crash, because it's not actually doing all the technical aspects. It's overseeing other AI agents that are doing the technical aspects. So, system. As an AI language model, I cannot perform trading activities or access any trading platforms. However, okay, so Demo AI has now been instructed to test a trend following strategy on Sage FX. Okay, creating a log of activities, successes, and errors will allow me to monitor. Create a log of demo successes and errors. I need to ensure that log is being created accurately and that I'm monitoring demo as progress effectively. So what's going to happen now is there's going to be a loop that's happening. I'm going to delegate tasks to demo to test a trend following strategy on Sage FX. I will also instruct communication AI to autonomously design, develop, deploy a simple on-screen chat box system for real-time interaction with the user. Reasoning, delegating. So this is a great example of why we need this ability to communicate to a chat box to the system, because one of the things that given enough time, these AI systems can figure out any problem. Given enough time and resources. The problem is that it may take a million years of processing before the supervisor AI realizes, oh, wait a minute, we need to, there's a limitation here that is putting us into this loop. We need to delegate certain parts of this task. Another thing, we need to somehow trick this AI into doing these tasks. So yeah, so you can see here, it's return. I do not have access to specific information or data. See, it's going to keep doing this. It looks like we may be stuck in a loop, but it's hard to tell. I mean, it is a loop, but the thing is, given enough time, supervisor AI will figure out the solution. So this is where, as a human, we can come in. If we have a way to integrate, to communicate with the system, we can come in and inject prompts and have it do to basically guide the system a little differently. So we can use our reasoning logic to help interject ideas. So I may say, hey, we need to trick, or do something like that. We need to, I can communicate with it about this. I can give it some feedback. If I see it stuck in a loop, if I see it doing the same thing over again, I've seen this before where the AI will just start getting into a loop and it will get the same error message over and over again and just never get out of it. With a way for us to have live real-time communication with the system, I can actually prompt it to have a different approach or do something differently. So that's kind of the philosophy behind how I'm doing this. This, guys, is Power AutoGPT. This is AutoGPT power prompting is what this is. Okay. So yeah, hopefully it makes sense. This is really excited about where we're going with this. I'll try to keep you guys aware of this project to show you where it's going. This code that I've created here, I'm going to make it available, but keep in mind that this code is just the beginning. Once I'm able to actually interact with the AI, I'm going to be given new inputs that are going to be changing its trajectory that you may not see. I will try to, share with you guys as much as I can about that, but there may be limitations on what I can share and how I can share it. So hopefully this made sense to you guys. I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and reach out to me if you need some help integrating these concepts into your own business, your life. Like I said, I do offer coaching consultation services through Clarity FM. Until next time, everyone, have an awesome day. Take care.